What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another R&B and neo-soul acoustic guitar lesson. So another chord progression today. This is gonna be interesting because we're gonna see really the chords that we play and what's the feel you should really play these chords with. So let's get started, okay? So the first chord is a B flat minus 7, and with this kind of like shell voicing with 3 strings only, you just move one whole step back to a flat minus 7, same position, okay? And then you go to your E flat minus 7 to your 1 minor. We are in the key of E flat minor, and I do usually things like, a hammer on, a double hammer on actually. So this is a 5 minor, 4 minor, 1 minor, okay? Then you can play more embellishments if you like in your pages. And then the final part, before we come back to B flat minor, uses a couple of diminished 7th chords, okay, which, as we know, they're very, very important in this style. And I recently made an entire lesson, on diminished 7 chords and this thing called secondary diminished 7 chords. I'll leave a link in the description below so that you can catch up if you haven't watched it yet. But basically, I'm gonna play, a G flat diminished 7th, and then an A diminished 7th, which are really the same chord, okay? Just an inversion of itself. It contains these two chords contain exactly the same 4 notes. And the reason why you can use them is because these are, the upper part of this chord here, which is just an F7 flat 9, okay? If I take the F off, I get this chord. Now, the F7 flat 9 would be the secondary dominant of the first chord of the chord progression, which is B flat minor. But if I played without the F, without the root, so rootless, what you get is the A diminished 7th. And because the diminished 7th chords can be moved by 3 half steps, wherever you like it in both directions, I'm just playing this typical move, of R&B and neo-soul, just sliding the same chord 3 frets across, okay? So that's the chord progression. You can play it with shell voicings here, or you can play it with a full, bar chords. The second time I think I was playing it like that. You can either play plucks and arpeggios like, and things like that, or you can play almost strumming. It's just important to have this laid-back R&B feel. Now, something very interesting that I like to do often, so you might want to try as well, is that when you go from one minor chord, minus 7 chord, to another minus 7 chord, and the distance is one whole step, I like to play a chromatism in between, okay? So I go from B flat minus 7 to A flat minus 7, passing through A minus 7. Very briefly, okay, like... on the offbeat, not on the downbeat, offbeat number 4. The counting would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, okay, to get there. And then you continue like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, either just with a slide or plucking and start over, okay? Anyway, that's all for this quick lesson, guys. I hope you enjoyed this chord progressions, these, quick lessons on how to sound neo-soul and R&B on acoustic guitar. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you want to see the full arrangement, if you want to see note by note what is going on in what I play. You can find the full transcription as a tab and music notation on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If you become a patron, you also support this channel, so you actively make these lessons coming, and thanks so much to all of my patrons. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.